Yeah, a lot of people are telling me that he's kind of crazy or kind of wild or whatever. I don't know. I saw all of his fights. It just looks like he's pretty aggressive and mean guy, and he does what it takes to win. So I mean, I don't know. I think that I try to manipulate my opponents as much as I can mentally, whenever we're in there. So I don't have any extra strategies or anything like that. So I mean, we'll just see how he handles it, So maybe he'll get frustrated when he can't take me down. Maybe he'll deal with it good. So I don't know. We'll see.
What do you mean by manipulating your opponent? How do you do that?
I mean, I just mess with them. When they wanna try to take me down or get close to me, I just make them feel like they can't do what they want to do and make them fight my fight, and just different kind of things. I don't really talk to them that much or anything like that, but just there's just little I don't know, little details. I can't really explain it, but it just comes from a lot of years of fighting, and you have a connection with your opponent whenever you're in there. So you learn how to deal in those situations and how to get the best of your opponent mentally, So.
You think stopping that takedown early on is a key to sort of establishing your dominance?
Yeah, I mean, any fight actually, stopping the takedown early on is makes a big difference in the fight. But in this one, it can make a really, really, really big deal, because whenever we're early in the fight and we're dry, he really needs to take me down right there. So I think he's going to be in a hurry too. So I'm just going to stop it from happening. I feel like I'm probably one of the best strikers in the UFC, but I'm pretty well-rounded. I like the matching up against grapplers that they've coming into the fight. They know they have to come into my striking zone to get close to me. I already have an upper hand. They know that I hit hard and that I'm very versatile on my feet. So they have to get past that. So I already have an edge. They know if they're not able to get in there and make that kind of fight happen, that they're in for a long night. So I feel like I have an upper hand. So, someone that would be trying to stand up with me and make me take them down would be a total shocker to me.
You can do that.
Yeah, I could. I just never have to, So I like fighting the style that I normally do. Yeah, my life's been kind of crazy the last couple of years. I didn't think I was going to be able to fight again, and my whole mentality about my whole career changed once I was able to get back in there. I have a new appreciation for being able to compete and train, and just I don't know, my mind just works in a totally different way.
That was me. Sorry.
Thank you. Before, I was in such a hurry to try to get a title shot or to get the bigger paydays or whatever. But now, it seems like as soon as I stopped trying so hard for it, I was just blessed by being able to come back. And as soon as my energy turned from being so angry and negative and trying to, do that hustle type of thing, it all finally, came back around to me, and it's all starting to pay off now. I'm in a perfect spot to show the world, a bigger audience, who I am and how good I am and how much better I've got over the last couple of years. So I'm in a perfect spot, man. I wouldn't change anything. I love exactly what's happened the last couple of years. It's been really positive for me. The leg attacks are he's a hardcore, amazing grappler, one of the best in the world. So I tried to get some opponents that have some similar, or some training partners that have similar game. They could teach me how to defend this stuff, could really give me some of the same feels. So I brought in a lot of good guys. I studied, but the main thing that I did to prepare is I see the other people that he beat. I felt like they underestimated him and they didn't think that it could happen to them. And that's a really bad mindset to go in. So I think that wasn't my problem going into this at all, but I tightened that up a little bit, because I always have respect for my opponents, and I always realize that they can beat me at any time, and anything could happen, win, lose, or draw. I just try to do my best and prepare myself the best. So In this fight, I just kind of tighten up my mental game and my urgency a little bit, and make sure that I'm really nervous and really scared of his leg locks, and that's going to help me in the fight. You know, so letting a situation happen or being kind of lazy or something, that's how he's going to beat me. But as long as I'm on top of it, I mean, he's got to come close enough to hit me, then closer to grab me. You got to get me on the ground or get to the ground. Then he's got to attack the leg, you know. So he's got to go through a lot of steps. Whenever it kind of starts where I can hit him, I'm longer, bam, bam, you know, and he can't really reach me. So I'm starting off on with an advantage.